Yeah, hello everybody at YouTube, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-Step System to Pass the TOEFL IBT, your online TOEFL course. Now, a lot of you guys know that I have an online TOEFL course and I teach students online. Now, I don't know if you know this, but I'm also an English professor here at California State University's San Bernardino. Right? So, today is the final exam for my English 103A class, and basically in the final exam, my students show up, they submit their papers, their projects, and their journals, and then they leave, right? So they've already left. See? There's nobody in here. Right? However, based on my list, I have a list of my students here, and one student did not show up so far, right? And he needs to show up because he needs to turn in a 35-point paper, and he also needs to turn in his journal, which is another 5 points. So if he does not show up during this class today, he will not pass. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, the final exam starts at 12 and it goes to 1:50, so technically I have to give the student, he has until 1:50 to show up, right? If he doesn't show up, and I'm going to give him another 50 minutes. If he doesn't show up in another 50 minutes, he will not pass. So during this time, I'm going to actually do some speaking grading right now. So that's why I'm involving you guys at YouTube. I mean, I got some free time. If you guys have any questions, you can certainly post them in the live stream chat window. All right? Let me type something here. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So the first student here is Philip, and he completed an independent speaking practice test. Yeah, I may have to go into my Internet Explorer browser. Yeah, it's not even working here, so I got to go into my Internet Explorer browser. Give me a quick second. VoxyPop is really tricky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If my students cannot use VoxyPop to post their speaking practice, they email it to me and I listen to it that way. Yeah, let me go over to okay, as I'm talking to the student here, I just kind of have both screens going so you can see both of these things. Okay, I'm loading the recorder. Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Philip, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. So we have, how has the internet changed our lives in relation to years ago? Use reasons and examples to support your response. So here you go.
Internet changed our lives in dramatic way in relation to years ago. For example, in the business world, we are doing online business and buying and selling because of internet.
Instead of saying first example, say first of all, the internet has changed our lives in terms of business. Then give the example. So Philip, start off with a support point and then give the detail right after that.
Facility.
Because you can't just say for example and then do a 45-second example. Most students can't do that.
In addition to that, banking system also, now we have core banking system. For example, if you have...
But you're stating facts. Say second of all, the internet has also changed the banking system in our country.
Bank account in one bank, you can operate that account through...
Now you say you can operate. No, consumers can operate or customers can operate. So avoid using that you point of view in this type of speaking task.
Other banks, this is called core banking system, and moreover, information technology has been totally transformed.
And you're bringing up a third point. That's too many ideas, Philip. You can't give enough supporting detail for 3 main ideas. You just can't talk fast enough to do that.
For example, we can get to know about the news instantly through internet. So, in other words, you can say internet transformed the world dramatically.
Okay, so what I would do is, you might say, in terms of business and the way that we get our news, the internet has changed our lives drastically. And then say, first of all, the internet has changed our lives in relation to how we conduct business. Then you get 1 or 2 examples to support that. Say, second of all, the internet has also changed where we get our news or how we get our news. Then you support that with some examples and you're done. So you need, I think, Philip, you need a little bit better organization to this speaking task. So what I want to do now is I'm going to actually give you a score here. Let's see how you did. Okay, I'm going to look at the rubrics here just for a minute. So I think delivery and topic development both are going to put this below the 3 threshold. Okay, so on this one, Philip, I'm going to put you at about 2.1 out of 4, 17 points out of 30. So first of all, with topic development, you need a more coherent organization. I suggest you focus on 2, not 3 support points. Then you can develop those in more detail. You also need, instead of stating facts, when you go to the first support point, you want to make an assertion, not just a fact. So for more information there, you can go to Speaking Lesson 2 and Speaking Lesson number 7. All right, so your score here is 2.1 out of 4, or 17 points out of 30 on this practice test. All right, thank you, Philip. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and upload my comments to him so he can see what's going on. Okay, let's keep going. So we'll go to the next one. Okay, let's see what we have next. Okay, so we've got independent speaking practice test number 30, Shrikant. Okay, here we go. Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Shrikant, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. Give me a quick second here. I need to find your response here. Okay, here we go. I opened up a tab. I had two tabs, one to make my recording and the other to listen to your response, and I accidentally closed the one. Okay, so speaking number 30. Okay, so it says, in my view, when the new cell phone device comes out, then should wait before buying it because of the review. Who should wait? So you have no main subject in there. You might want to say, when the new phone device comes out, I should wait before buying it because of the review and marketing. So first of all, I prefer to wait, I would say, before buying the new cell phone device because of the review. But because the review it's kind of its own, it's a fragment. It doesn't really fit grammatically. You see, for example, I would say here not to purchase. I'd say I thought about purchasing the iPhone 6 new. I would say not new device when it came out on the market. Then I had come to know about the new device review that customers were not satisfied with the phone features and the high, I would not say huge cost, but high cost. Say second of all, I also prefer to wait before buying a new cell phone device, and then say because of the marketing, and then use all that as one sentence. You say, for instance, I'd like to know the marketing sale for such which came out on a result. Okay, so we got it. So you have a lot of language use issues. You're still not controlling your sentences very well, so you're having some problems with fragments. So be careful. All right, let's listen to it.
When the new cell phone device comes out, then should wait before for buying it, because of the review and marketing. First of all, I prefer to wait for buying the new phone device because of the review. For example, I thought to purchase the iPhone 6 new device came out on the market, then I had come to know that because the new device review of that customer was not satisfied with the 4 features and had a huge cost. Second of all, I also prefer to wait for buying a new phone device because of marketing. For instance, I like to know the marketing sale for such iPhone 6 device which came out on the market because of the good opinion on Apple company sales. As a result, I will wait for buying the new phone device for the above reasons.
Okay, so on this one, I think you got topic development and you also have some delivery issues. So, no, topic development, I'm wrong. Topic development's actually pretty good. You seem to have some structure to your response, but the language use issues are causing trouble, and also your pronunciation. You score here, I'm going to put you at about 1.5 out of 4, 11 points out of 30 on this particular practice test. All right? So for you, when you go into my online course, spend a lot of time in the vocabulary and the grammar sections. That's where you need, I think, to make the most improvements. Okay, let's go to the next one here. Okay, I'm going to upload this one. Okay, I think I have one more in my VoxyPop, then I'm going to check my email and I will go ahead and listen to some of my speaker responses that way. Now, this student's interesting. I'm going to talk to this student here. What's the name here? So Stern. So he did the pretest a couple of days ago for vowel and consonant sounds, and then he's now doing the pretest for syllable division, grammatical word endings. I don't think he's ready for this yet. That's the main thing. Yeah, I don't think he's ready for this, so let me talk to him. Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Stern, and I am Michael. Now, I noticed that you completed the pretest for vowel and consonant sounds 2 days ago, and now you're doing the second pretest, and probably not a good idea. So what I want you to do here is once you've gone through some of those lessons, I want you to take some of the voice recordings at the end of some of those lessons and post them for me. I want to actually see if you have mastered. Did you master those lessons that you were working on? Right? Because I think you're trying to go too quickly through my course. Pronunciation is not something you just solve in 2 days. It could take you 2 weeks or 2 months. I mean, I don't know. So I'm not going to really make any comments on this second pretest. I think that you need to do a little bit more study with the vowel and the consonant sounds first before moving on to the second part of the pronunciation part of my course. All right, Stern? Okay, I'm going to send him. Okay, now I'm going to go into my email here and let's see what's going on. I hate to even look at it. Okay, let's see what's going on here. "91 emails, wow. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, now I'm going to go through and get all the speaking practice tests from my email, and I'm going to go ahead and listen to those now. Okay, we got one more here. Let me go ahead and listen to this guy. Yeah, hi there. These comments are for WK, and you're also doing some pronunciation practice. So you say, you give me a score between 22 and 24. Your real test score is 21 to 22. You got fair in all your responses. You need to get 26 or higher, right? You say, so how can I make this jump? Do I have many pronunciation mistakes or intonation problems or the content of my response? You do have some problems in there, right? That's why I made recommendations that you work on your intonation, and I think you made some improvements there. So yes, you do have some problems. So what you want to do, WK, is make sure that you're keeping a speaking journal, and in the speaking journal, you want to keep track of the comments I'm giving you as they relate to 3 categories: delivery, language use, and topic development. I will give you comments even right now in those 3 areas, right? Okay, here we go.
If I were to move to another city, I would choose Glendora City to live here, because my best friend living there.
My best friend lives there. You can't say my best friend living there, so you already lost your 26 on this one. You have to have good control of your language use, and that means, WK, you need good control of your verbs.
Yes. For example, I have 2 best friends, Tom and John, and they are living in Glendora City. If I move there, I can meet them in the weekend, we can hang out, we can have fun together.
I can live in the weekend and maybe say, and we can hang out, or at which time we can hang out. So another thing that you can do here to help you with your speaking, WK, is make sure you're not just using simple sentences throughout your response. You want to combine your sentences more. So you can do that. You need to learn how to use adjective, noun, and adverb clauses. You can learn about these 3 grammar structures in the grammar part of my online TOEFL course.
Together, it will be more enjoyable for me. Moreover, the school ranking in Glendora City is higher than the city I am living in now. I am living in Northridge and I have 2 children, Jessica and Charbel, and they are in school. School ranking there is living in now. I am living in Northridge and I have 2 children, Jessica and Charbel, and they are in school. School ranking there is 6. When I search online, I found the school ranking in Glendora City between 9 and 10, and that's amazing.
Is between 9 and 10, so you forgot to put your verb in there, but let me check just to be sure.
Ranking in Glendora City is higher than the city I am living in now. I am living in Northridge and I have 2 children, Jessica and Charbel, and they are in school. School ranking there is 6. When I search online, I found the school ranking in Glendora 9 and 10.
Is between 9 and 10, so you're missing a verb, so that's at least 2 language use issues, both involving verbs.
And that's amazing. It will be more useful for my children.
Now, when you say it's amazing, it will be useful for my children, no, just say moving to this town will be, and then restate the key points you already talked about. That creates a better organization. So what do you write in your journal? You have some problems. There's 2 different things you want to work on. For language use, you want to make sure that you're combining sentences more, using either adverb, adjective, or noun clauses. That's going to be helpful. And you're also having problems with your verbs. Sometimes you don't use a verb when it's needed, or you're using the present participle instead of the main verb itself. So looking at the rubrics, I think those language use issues are enough to bring it below 26. Because remember, really what you're trying to do is get a score of 4 on this, and because of your language use issues, you're not going to get that score of 4. All right, so I'm going to put you on this one, I'm going to put you at about 2.83 out of 4, 22 points out of 30 on this particular practice test. All right? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and email him these comments. So you guys just listen to him. So you just heard somebody, here's a student who, according to his email, he got 21 to 22 points on the speaking section of the TOEFL. So when you hear him, you can tell that he does have some problems with language use, maybe some delivery issues, and until he solves those issues, he's not going to be able to jump to 26, which is what he wants to do. Okay, let me go ahead and here we go. Okay, I'm going to move on. I'm going to go to the next one. So I'm just going down my email. I'm at email number 81. And most of the emails I don't need to read right now, but I'm trying to get to the speaking practice emails that students have sent me. Okay, let's keep going, try to find more speaking here. Okay, here we go. We got another one. Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Orlena, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. So you're answering, it looks like,